Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Yes?
I'm not feeling too well.
Mr. Would you like to go to the nurses?
Yes, I would.
Mr. Here's a hall pass for it. Do you need someone to walk you there?
I can manage on my own. Thanks.
Mr. I'll drop by later to check on you.
I'd like to talk to you about my grades.
Sure. What exactly do you have questions about?
I am worried that I messed up on a test.
Well, let me take a look at my grade book. How do you think you are doing?
I think I am doing great, except for that one test.
Well, your scores show that you could do a little better. What do you think you could improve on?
I think that I could study a little harder for tests.
Fine. Please remember that regular attendance is the most important way to begin.
Yes, I know.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
May, could you bring this note to Professor Lee for me today?
Sure, no problem. Asking for leave again? You have been absent from class 5 times this semester.
I know, but attending Miss Lee's class is just waste of time. No more than 1/3 of her students will go to her class.
I agree that Miss Lee doesn't teach so well. Most students either sleep or do other things in her class.
Yeah. My boyfriend plays the video game every time in class with me. Or I chat with my friends through text messages.
Fortunately, her class is just an elective course, not as important as compulsory courses.
Right. So we must spare some time to attend selective courses.
But isn't it too impolite to be absent?
What can I do? I have things to do in students' government.
Oh, I thought you just gave an excuse on this note.
Sometimes I will try various excuses. But this is my last time asking for leave. Or I will have a bad record.
Yeah, besides, your credit will be deducted. That is kind of serious.
I have been absented from many classes this semester just because of my work in the students' government.
You can't write with one hand and draw with the other.
I am thinking about quitting my job in the student government. But before that, I must do my job. Bye. Don't forget about that note.
You can count on me.
Excuse me, Professor. I think there might be an error in my test score.
Sure. Do you think that the total is wrong or that you got something marked wrong that should have been marked right?
I think that the percentage is incorrect.
Let's just go over all of it to double check.
Sure. Let's do it.
Here is the answer sheet. Do you see a place where I marked something wrong that should have been right?
I don't see any mistakes.
Okay. Now that we've gotten those straightened out, let's total the score.
Yes, let's total it.
Well, if I total that like this and divide by this number, I get this total. Do you agree?
Yes, you're right.
Well then, we are all straight. Have a good day and thanks for bringing that to my attention.
I'm frustrated.
What's the problem?
I can't work out this problem.
Let me take a look. Maybe I can figure it out.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. How many courses do you have for this semester?
8 altogether.
How are they proportioned?
6 are compulsory, 2 optional.
Mary, there's one more thing that you must do for me before you leave.
What is it?
You have to take the math and English evaluation tests.
Why?
Because you're from a foreign country. The school needs to find out how good you are at both basic skills.
It's so that I can be put into the right math and English classes, right?
You are a smart girl.
This is going to take more time than I thought.
Can I help you?
Yes, I need to apply for a parking permit.
Are you a professor?
What? Are you kidding? I'm only 22 years old.
Yes, I am kidding. But don't you know only professors and students with disabilities can apply for parking permits?
Yes, I know. I have a disability. My hip was broken last year. And I can't walk well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's all right. You didn't see me walk to the desk.
Here is the application form. I also need to see your student ID and your permission letter from the university.
My permission letter?
Yes, the letter that certifies you have a disability. And it must certify your disability entitles you to a parking place.
I was told I should have the letter sent directly to your office.
Yes, or you can bring it yourself.
But I asked them to send it to you directly.
Let me look in the file then. Maybe we received it.
My name is Derek Schneider, S-C-H-N-E-I-D-E-R.
Yes, here it is. All right, then I just need your completed application form, and I will be able to process your request.
Good. I will sit over there and fill out the form. I will give it to you in a few minutes. Oh, by the way, can I apply for any parking lot I want?
The form has a map on the back. You may specify your top 4 choices. We will give a spot in the lot that has an opening.
I see. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Are you looking for a course?
Yes, but I'm not sure which one to sign up for.
What kind of program are you looking for? Full-time or part-time?
I have to work during the day, so I want to find a part-time course that I can do in the evenings.
What kind of course are you looking for?
I need to improve my English.
Do you want a one-to-one private tutor or a group class?
I think a one-to-one course will be too expensive for me, so a group class would be fine.
Have you ever considered taking one of our online courses?
I think I prefer face-to-face instruction better.
That's fine. If you want, you can sign up for a pre-sessional interview.
What's that for?
One of our qualified teachers will interview you so that they can find a class that suits you best.
Do you have a brochure about the course that I can take home to read?
Sure. Here's a brochure about out English classes that meet in the evenings.
Thanks. I'll read through it tonight and get back to you tomorrow to sign up for a course.
Why did the teacher criticize Myra in front of the whole class?
Because Myra was cheating on exams, and she spoke back rudely.
I don't think that Myra should have spoken so rudely to the teacher. I know she was angry, but that's still no excuse for rudeness. You can keep these books for only half a month.
May I renew them if I haven't finished reading them?
Of course, you can. Who's that over here?
That's the new teacher.
What do you think of the teacher?
She's very nice.
What does she teach?
English, of course.
Is she your teacher?
Yes. She teaches our class 3 times a week.
Can she speak Chinese to her students?
Not very much.
It's a good thing you can speak English. I got a 95 on my test.
So what? I got a 99.
What can I do for you?
I was looking for a book, but I couldn't find it.
Did you check our database to see if it was on the shelf?
I already did.
Is it on the shelf?
I didn't see it.
Apparently somebody took that book out of the library.
Will you ever get another copy?
We will definitely be getting another.
Could you please reserve it for me?
That won't be a problem.
Thanks. I really appreciate that.
What can I do for you today?
I would like to use a computer.
Do you have your library card?
I sure do.
There is a wait for the computers.
That's all right.
You need to print your name on this list.
Okay. Now what?
Once a computer is available, I will let you know.
How am I supposed to log on to the computer?
All you do is type in the number on the back of your card.
That's it? Thank you very much.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.